This is Michael J. Martin, and you're listening to the Gary Russen Program on GJRB Online.
Fix my headphones a little bit there, but here I am, back and ready to go for another half hour of the Gary Russen Program on GJRB Online, Freestyle Friday edition, back with you, and what do you think of that? We're going to talk about that again throughout the afternoon, as I just posted that question on my Facebook page, and so if you want to go there, you can find it. And, of course, the links to get you to the Gary Russen Program here on GJRB Online so that you can all listen and tune into the show. And got a lot of really good stuff that we could talk about, so hope you stay with me for the broadcast. And we got it right here. And, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I want to go in live here. Let's see, what's going to do? Refresh it. Okay, didn't want to do that. Okay, I want to go to my profile. They kind of make you jump through hoops here, but I prepared. Okay, so that you know, we're right here broadcasting live. Here I am again doing what I just did. I want to go back to profile and back to my main page. There it is. So that I can share this with you and embed stuff and share on Twitter and that. So let's see. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, do that. And also on my Google Plus site as well. You guys are listening on there. Gonna give a shout out to my listeners on that page. Hello, we got 10,800 listeners now, 10,800 hits just on our programming alone here on GJRB, and I thank you so much for that. Really do. We're getting a lot of hits on here, and it makes me happy to know that we've got some listeners out there. But if you're listening live, please do tune in. Stick with me. We got a really good show lined up here. So come on in. And of course, I'm sharing and embedding and trying to gain some audience. And so far, I don't have any right now live. But I'm also embedding widgets all over the place. And places that as soon as I go into my Facebook page, into my group, GJRB Online Listeners Group, and then I just copy and paste there, and it will lead you also to my Spreaker page. So that's what I do. I cut and paste it, and then it leads you right there with that heart. Right in there, you see that little emblem, it's got 3 dots in it. If you click that, you can talk to me while I'm on the air, and I'll acknowledge you. Really. That's simple. It's Friday. It's Freestyle Friday. So come on aboard, and we'll talk with you today here on GJRB. Wow. Got some more stories to talk about, and we're going to go scrolling through Facebook a little later on. It's usually where I go through and find headlines to talk about on the air. I do that to see if there's some more interesting stories other than what I'm talking about. I do that just to trying to put more variety into the program, and where you can come in and have a look. A lot of times I post a lot of news stories while I'm on the air too, so that you can see some of the stuff I'm talking about, and maybe you want to reply that way. And I leave it all up to you, the listener. Here at GJRB Online, we'll talk about a bunch of stuff that's going on in the news, and we do that. Yeah, I still gotta fix that last 7 days promo, but I'm gonna play it anyway because it's on the law. And when I started the show, it was on Saturdays at 11 a.m. But it's on Saturdays at 11 a.m. or podcast. Okay, or podcast or via live Saturdays at 11 a.m. Okay, and I know I have that somewhere, but I have to go through it in my database to find it again because for some reason I thought I posted that on my Facebook page, or on my Spreaker library, but it doesn't show it. So I don't know. All right, well, that being the case, we're going to be heading into that. We're going to have some news at the top of the hour, and we'll talk about more and a little bit more music comment top of the hour. We're going to do that, and let's see. Going to look at that. Going through the pages, get my promo set up for this next set. And while I'm doing that, want to get into that's on tomorrow night, promoting that quite a bit. We're going to be doing it tomorrow night because I have a party to go to tomorrow, and it would be in the afternoon where I would probably originally be doing this. So, okay, whatever the case may be. Also, I got a rock and roll mystery. My friend Brian Harrison kind of pointed this one out to me yesterday, and I want to bring it to you today here on the Gary Russen Program, a rock and roll mystery. Okay, so stay with me for that one, and we're going to be talking about that, and we'll see what your reply is on that one. Rock and roll mystery, and I'm going to do that in our next segment. Not this one, although I do have it a lot for this one, but because this is Freestyle Friday, I decided to push it over a little bit because I need to find it first, and try to record it. So probably not going to have it this segment. It'll be probably in the next one. The song, of course, you know, is a hit record by the Kingsmen back in the 60s called Louie Louie. Remember that? Because can you tell me the words to that song? Can you sing it? Do you understand what you're singing? Talk about that. Everybody remembers that. That was our top record too. Talk about that today here in the Gary Russen Program. Mystery. What do you think of that? What? That's a mystery. Do you know the words to this song, or do you know sing it? Because it's always baffled people through the decades about the words of that song. Now, I've heard things like, I heard that the song was kind of dirty. It was kind of filthy. But I'm not sure if the words have explicit language in it or not. If you know, I mean, like, say, drop me a line here. I'd like to know because I'm not sure if it's an explicit language or not. I mean, is it a song that is dirty. So, talk about that. I was going to originally videotape today, just so busy this morning. I just didn't get around to setting up my camera. So we're going to do that in another show. I'm going to be doing this. The next Gary Russen program after this won't be for another couple weeks. So the next edition of the Freestyle Friday edition of the Gary Russen program is going to be 2 weeks from today. Friday, November 21st, we'll have up-and-coming favorites. And then right after that, 2 o'clock live, it's the Gary Russen program. Freestyle Friday edition. So I will leave that on for you to think about. And you can post me the next couple of weeks. And I'll leave your answers on the air too. So, I mean, I've always wondered that. Because I'm sitting there going, well, I played that all my years, as a DJ. I played that song over and over again, countless numbers of times. But really, what do we know about that song? Okay, we're going to get into that. Well, a lot of other stuff here on GJRB Online. It's the Gary Russen program. Glad you could be spending time with me in the afternoon for Friday Freestyle Edition. Be right back with more GRP in just a moment.
Tune in to the best of jazz coming this fall on GJRB Online. If you can't get enough of jazz and you live in the Quad Cities area, tune in to KALA, St. Ambrose University in Davenport, Iowa, at 88.5 on the FM dial. Along with some of that great smooth jazz, you'll hear a lot of great jazz programming and programming in other great music genres like blues, urban, including rap. Also classic R&B and Motown with David Baker on Rewind, Friday nights at 6 p.m. Central. In addition, you get programming in Spanish and some great gospel programming too. For more information on that great programming you'll hear, check out their schedule at www.sau.edu/KALA. Even if you don't live in the Quad Cities area, you can enjoy KALA anywhere in the world with their internet stream. Connect with KALA. Listen and enjoy. If you are a new Christian, country, bluegrass, or jazz artist and would like your music to be played on GJRB's up-and-coming show, now's the time. Just send me an email containing an MP3 of your music, along with information of your band or solo artist, including the city and state and origin and bio to up-and-coming at my email address, GaryJ65@yahoo.com. Also include the name of the song or album in your email. SoundCloud listeners, this also goes for you. If you subscribe to GJRB Online in SoundCloud and your songs are on there, I would like to play them for you. Just give me permission at the same aforementioned email address and say, Gary Russen, play my song. Then listen to Up and Coming with different shows in each genre. Program schedules will be available in my new Google Plus blog, or log on to www.Spreaker.com on my Gary John Russen public site for up-and-coming schedule information. Attention, emerging bands and artists. Up-and-coming is back, and on more often. I'm talking about the main show, featuring all genres. Send me your band's recordings or let me know where you're at, whether you're on SoundCloud, SoundClick, or Reverb Nation, and I will play them on Up-and-Coming. Listen for details on how your band can get on Up-and-Coming for up-and-coming podcast on GJRB's public site or live. Watch for announcements closer to the approaching air date. Up-and-coming, uploaded as a podcast or live. Saturday, November 29th on GJRB. After 1 year, the wait is over. Now join Pastor Ron Johnston and a panel of men and women to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy. In this world of chaos and upheaval, this is the program that puts it all into perspective. How will we survive? God only knows. So trust Him and listen to the last 7 days, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on GJRB Online.